Hey everybody, it's time for the third episode of
Bliss or
Piss on It, where a man and his
That's
mom tell you what's yum. Today's episode, we are looking at 5 different flavors of clean snacks by Melissa, and I'll put the website up later.
I like that the carrot is a for the eye. Look at in her name. Can you see it
Yeah,
on there?
very cool.
Instead of an eye, it's a carrot. That's cute. I like that. That's the first thing that caught my eye, other than the fact that these look like they're probably pretty tasty, but also healthy. So
They are relatively healthy, although they do have some cane sugar in it, which is not my favorite, but it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's not super high. Like this one has
it also
total
has honey,
sugars
too.
of six grams of sugar, and I think the highest one has like 12 or something like
Yeah,
that.
so there's a variation of how sweet. I like some of them are a little healthier than others. Yeah,
Right.
this one's like super sweet, the peanut butter one, but that makes sense.
Yeah, and they're all gluten free, but a couple of them do have dairy in them. So, it all depends on what's healthy for you, because what's healthy for one person is not necessarily healthy for another
Right.
person. So you have to consider
Could
all
be.
of those things.
Could be a healthy alternative to other things that you snack on, depending on what your dietary restrictions are.
Right. So which one do you want to try first?
Okay. Cranberry, pumpkin seed, peanut butter. Well, actually, no, let's start with the one with the least amount of sugar in it so that it's not like, yeah, that one.
This one, 5 grams. So this is called pumpkin seed, and it's made with chia and flax seeds. So I'm going to just open
We're
that
missing our
up.
little guy here today because he's got a little bellyache. So
Oh,
hopefully he gets to come to the next episode of
you'll
Bliss or
have to
Piss
take
on
some
it.
home from him.
I will when he feels better.
If we like them, I don't know.
Oops, I got two. Hopefully it's good because it's already in my hand now. I like how it smells. I smell it before I eat it.
I like it.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
A little bit, but less sweet. Those hard granola bars Nature Valley makes.
Mm.
But it tastes like similar to that because the texture of the nut.
I was going to say what's nice is because they are small little, we should show, then it isn't hard like a granola bar, because they're these small bite-sized peaks.
It's a little, yeah, it doesn't hurt your teeth when you bite into it. This is pretty good.
Yeah, I would say, for sure, like if somebody was trying to cut down on their consumption of like candy bars or ice cream or something like this would be good. So which
I
one
can
do
see how you're eating that with like some fruit and using like, I could see putting that out on like your little charcuterie board with some cheese, meat, and fruit, and have that be a crunchy aspect of the thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
So the next one, let's see, this has 12 grams of sugar.
Mm. Oh, it's important to note that some of them only have 4 grams of fiber, but some of them have like 7 grams of fiber.
Right, and that makes a difference.
Huge
because
difference.
fiber offsets sugar. This one has 11 grams of, yeah, right, there's that ratio that you.
So like this one has 5 grams of fiber and 6 grams of sugar. So, and 13 grams of protein. So I think when you need a small little snack to feel a little satiated and, you need maybe it's definitely got some sweetness to it for having so little sugar in it.
Yeah, I thought it was tasty.
It's 6 grams of sugar for the entire package too, not just a couple pieces. Like this is one serving, 300 calories. This particular one we just tried.
Right.
This the whole thing is one serving, this whole pouch.
So that's pretty reasonable.
23 grams of fat, 4 grams of saturated fat, 55 milligrams of sodium. So only 2% of your sodium for the day, which is excellent for like a snack like that. Like really excellent. Because a lot of the stuff is like 10, 11, 14% of like snacks that are similar to this with nuts. And then you're getting so much sodium. 5 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. And then you even get a little bit of calcium. This is high in iron, probably because of the pumpkin seed itself, and it has potassium in it as well. So definitely has like you know,
nutritional
right, a
value.
nutritional value to it, which is why I consider it a healthy alternative. If it's within your dietary restrictions, it's a healthy alternative to but it does say once you open them, you want to seal it real tight and keep it in a cool, dark place. So I'm assuming they might go bad kind of quickly. We can find that out by leaving a few out to see.
They don't, yeah, obviously if there's not a ton of
Sure, yeah.
chemicals and things in it. So yeah, I will be eventually, well, sealing these up. Let's just do this one next. Cranberry, that looks yummy.
Are we trying all of these too today, or just a couple of them?
Well, it's up to you.
We could always save a couple for time with
true.
Hayden on another episode. We could do a flashback to this and just kind of maybe.
Yeah.
It's hard to know. We're just doing whatever we're winging it every time. We have no idea what we're doing other than the snack we're eating. So, this one smells funky. Did you smell it or just eat it?
I always put it in my mouth.
It smells. I'm gonna be honest. Don't smell this one. It's off-putting, the smell.
It says the same thing, chia seed and flaxseed. To me, it's tasty.
It is tasty. I will say that I like the pumpkin one much better, even though that one has the fruit in it.
Interesting.
I like the pumpkin one better because
I like them both.
the pumpkin one smelled good and tastes good, but that cranberry one kind of smells funk. It's off-putting.
I do want to mention that I happen to see these on a Facebook ad where you could get all 5 sample packets for just paying for shipping. I do have the website. I want to share that with you so that if you want to check out, and they have other products on their website too, which is something we thought was interesting, is that as we start exploring, so you can see at the top right here, Melissa's right there. So, you can go to shop and then they have actually, they have like fruit of the month and all kinds of things. And then you can also just go to
there are dried items.
Where the dried items are, right?
Some organic things.
Yep.
They have a lot of different things there, but we're mostly just focusing on trying this right now. And then also, like with the Manuka honey people on our episode 1, they had other things like Manuka lollipops and gummies. So like we're gonna probably.
Yeah, when you go to their main page, if you are looking for these snacks, that's under convenience, obviously, because we can all make our own healthy snacks, but some of us don't have the time or the will or the wherewithal
or the executive function
to do it, right? So
like
anyway, so the website says melissas.com, melissas.com. So I would definitely, let's see, we have to bring up our Bliss scale.
Yeah, we're gonna save these 3 for next time that Hayden is around to enjoy. We have peanut butter, which he loves, coconut, which will be interesting to see what he thinks, and almond, which I know he'll like because he likes the almond and the pistachio and stuff. So it'll be cool to see what he thinks of those.
Okay, so I'm going to bring up the Bliss scale so we can be official about how we're rating this. Remember, what we do is, Bliss means one of these 4 things that we're going to go over, and piss on it means don't waste your money.
How much were they? Is that if you weren't getting the sample pack for shipping, how much is it to buy it though? It's kind of important for me. I need to be able to utilize not just the taste, but also the pricing.
Kind of looking at all the factors.
Yeah, I need that factor before I.
All right, so let's take a look at convenience. And so it looks like you buy them in larger, these are like sample packet size.
Okay. So once you figure out that you like it.
And I do think I did see where you could buy like a set of sample ones. Here we go.
Yeah, how much is that? $45 for 5 pieces?
For 6.
And how many ounces is that?
That is, I think they're bigger than the ones that are here. Let's see.
If you go down, does it just say in this stuff right here? 1 package of each flavor. And if you go down a little more, does it cold, dry, place? No.
Let's see if we can see it maybe on the packaging itself here. So that's 7 ounces.
And this is 2 ounce, 0.2. This is 2 ounces, so it's like 3.5 times this.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
like
three
getting
and a half of
getting
those.
more than 3 of these for that,
All right, so how many
amount.
tubs are there for the price?
and you're getting 6.
Six.
So
So it's like getting 18 of these bags for $45. So that would get you through a half a month if you ate one a day as a healthy alternative snack. That would get you one a day for half the month or every
Mhm.
other day.
I mean, and if you would compare it to say like the equivalent amount of candy or something, I bet you it's
Not much more in price. Yes.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
And definitely better for your health.
Okay.
So now let's bring up our Bliss scale. And let's see. So it's saying let's see, where would you put it? It's definitely above bronze.
Yeah. I think I'd eat it for more than a special occasion, but not as often as I can afford.
Right. So again, I'd agree. Somewhere between silver and gold Bliss.
Yeah, that seems to be where a lot of things have been falling, other than like that Manuka honey, that Manuka honey chocolate. I'm still every like couple days I go and get myself a little coin and I'm like, little treat. So I
Yeah.
keep going back to it and snacking on it. And to be honest, I actually have been wanting some of that chocolate cake for me and the kids too that we got. And
Oh, that's coming soon.
I'm very interested in trying another flavor of that because that was one of those things that like was really good for what it was too. So when I'm also comparing to other things we've had that are similarly healthy, that chocolate cake was far healthier than this. It was also way tastier. So like
Right.
this
That's
is
why
where
we put that up really high on the Bliss scale. So
right.
this is definitely Bliss.
Yeah, but like I almost would probably order extra one of those cakes before I'd order this just for the nutritional value, the flavor, and the less
Mhm.
sugar. Honestly, it
Mhm.
was I didn't eat it, but it still smelled good like weeks later in my fridge or whatever. I just tossed out the one piece we didn't get to, so
Mm.
because it got lost in the bustle, you know.
Yeah, refrigerators can become like no man's land.
Yes.
So there you have it. We definitely think that these are worth checking out, especially if it fits into whatever your lifestyle, goals and things like that are.
Yeah, you want something a little sweet, a little crunchy with also some nutritional value to it when you eat it. I would suggest and then nuts and flaxseed and things like that are no issues for you. I would I'd go do what my mom did and do what we just did and get this little sample pack, pay for the shipping, and check it out yourself before you spend the big money.
Yep. Enjoy.
Bye.